pregnant. And sorry for looking so awful, but I feel really awful as well. Just exhaustion has really set in over the past few days. Just so tired and really, really emotional as well. Just feeling crying everything, basically. It's just so tiring. Don't get me wrong, I love the thought of being pregnant and everything, but this feeling is horrible. And on top of everything else, just worrying about the baby's okay. Making, will it stick? Will it carry on to be a normal, healthy pregnancy? But I had my first appointment with the midwife, and it was actually a student midwife that was booking me in for my first appointment, but the other midwife was there, helping and guiding her. So I look awful in this, I'm really sorry, but this is what it's like to be pregnant. So so the student was booking me in, and she didn't really tell me anything I didn't already know. And I mean, bless her, she's only 19, and I can't say anything. I'm a student myself. If I said no, and if people said no to me when I said, "Do you mind me being here?" then I wouldn't ever learn anything. So I didn't mind. But they gave me my HCG results, and last time when I was pregnant, and which turned out to be an ectopic pregnancy, the HCG numbers didn't actually go up more than, I think it was like 80, 79, 80. Because if you remember in my last video, I was saying about how I'd got this blood test taken at the hospital, but they weren't able to give it to me over the phone, so they just sent it straight to my GP's office. So anyway, she told me what it was, and it was 18,889, so obviously no problems there whatsoever. They were just going through really my history, my partner's history. I said to my boyfriend, because you have to tick what like family history of illnesses you have and stuff, and I said to him, any history of this and that, and I said, any history of sickle cell anemia? He said, yeah, my mum's got that. I said, really? I didn't know that. How does that affect her then? He said she just gets tired. I said, are you sure she's got sickle cell anemia? He went, yeah. So anyway, I ticked it, and this was part of the paperwork I had to bring to the midwife appointment before I went there. She said, oh, where's his mother from then? I said, well, just the UK, She said, oh, that is unusual. Anyway, I'll come back to that a bit later. So anyway, we were just talking about things. She said, any questions you have? So she was answering all my questions and talking about things like what benefits are available for pregnant women, that you can get free prescriptions. Didn't know, because I've been taking ibuprofen because I've got a knee injury. Not supposed to be taking that because it can actually cause a miscarriage. So whatever you do not take ibuprofen. In fact, I don't think you should take any painkillers at all, really, apart from paracetamol occasionally if desperate. So that was kind of that. Then they said they needed to take some urine, which I provided. Everything was fine with that. And they needed to take some blood as well. Now, I do not have good veins for taking blood. But anyway, the student had a go. Bearing in mind, I'd already had a cannula put in my arm a couple of days previously. She did it on the same spot. She said it was the only good vein. I said, fine, do it there, just go to home double, because I just didn't want to have it done twice. I said, just do it there, that's fine. Anyway, attempted to take the blood, couldn't do it. I said, it's not a problem, I've got, not very good veins. So then the midwife who's in the room as well, she said, well, I'll have that. And she tried in the other arm, couldn't get anything. Tried again in the same arm, couldn't get anything. She said, well, seeing as you're a student nurse, maybe you could, first of all, do urine and just send it off in work with all the other patients' specimens, which I think was a bit of a cheat, really. She went, or just dip it yourself and tell me what the results are, which is ridiculous. She should be checking for these things. I'm a student nurse, doesn't mean I know everything. I'm certainly not competent in analysing urine test results. Yeah, I can read the instructions, but and kind of make a hash of it. But she should be the one analysing my test, especially if it's something important. Anyway, so she gave me the bottles as well for the blood, because she'd go down to the hospital and have the blood taken. So I had to go to work that day anyway on my placement. And I spoke to this sister on the ward. She said, because she knows, I've told her what's going on, I've had to, because if you're working in a medical environment, you need to let at least someone know, so that you're not, putting yourself in danger, dealing with any dangerous chemicals, moving and handling things that could be potentially harmful. She said, because she could see I had the plaster. She went, I said, they was trying to take some blood out of me, but they just couldn't manage to do it. She went, would you want me to have a go? I said, okay then, if you don't mind. So she took me into a private room and took some blood. I couldn't take the blood. She tried twice, couldn't take it. So then they sent me down to oncology, which is for cancer patients. A nurse tried there, couldn't do it. I'd had 5 attempts at this point. And she said, there's another nurse here, and she can't take it, no one can. And she said, we'll call you a bit later. So I went back up to the sister, and she went, no, don't have any more now, that's enough. She said, you're probably dehydrated, and your hands are probably cold, that's probably why we can't get any blood out of you. Do it tomorrow, fresh start. So I went down to oncology, said, look, I've spoken to sister, and she said I should have it done tomorrow. But the other nurse was there at that point, and she went, no, I'll do it now for you. I said, no, it's okay, I couldn't. No, she was adamant. So anyway, I went into the room. She put my hands in warm water and wrapped them up in a towel afterwards, which apparently is supposed to get the veins opening. She attempted to take the blood and did it first time. So we got my 3 vials of blood, which I had to write my own name and details on and put it in the hospital specimen box to be sent off. So midwife didn't do anything for that. It's a good job I am a student nurse, really. I just think it's ridiculous. Anyway, back to the my partner's mother having sickle cell anemia. I said to sister about that. She went, that is so weird. She went, I never have met any white, Caucasian person that's had, someone from this country that's had sickle cell anemia. I said, oh really, that's odd. I thought, and she's been nursing for a long time. So I came back home, I said to my partner, I said, are you sure your mum has got sickle cell anemia? Because it's a lot of people I've spoken to think it's a bit odd. By this point, though, they've sent off all these tests and things I've had to have done, because it can be quite potentially harmful to the baby. He went, oh no, it's anemia, not sickle cell anemia, sorry. I said, oh, for goodness sake. You've got everyone, all the midwives, doing all these tests and everything about it now. You know why? Because it doesn't actually concentrate when I ask him questions. So, anyway. So, yes. Back to symptoms and things. I'm 6 weeks, 4 days pregnant and really, really tired. I finished my placement the other day. I'm not joking, I was so hungry. I felt sick. Just so sick and exhausted. I had to go to the nearest pub and order a burger. Literally just, It wasn't even really a nice burger, but I was so starving hungry. And then when I came home later on, I got in the door and had to go straight to bed. And I didn't wake up till about 9:30, and my boyfriend, bless him, had made the dinner because he doesn't normally cook. And I was still being a pig to him, really, just because I'm so, well, not mean, but just emotional all the time. It's ridiculous. But I've spoken to a friend about it, and she's already got 2 children, and she assured me that it will pass. This really is the worst time, the first few weeks. It will get better. But so the next thing I'm waiting for, really, is my 12-week scan, which should be good. I think that's October or something. I'm hoping to see a bit more detail than I did last time on the scan, because last time you only really saw the yolk sac and the little flickering light of the heartbeat, really. So yeah, that's very exciting. And then after that, the next one is an abnormality scan, which I think is 16 weeks, and that is the one where you can actually find out the gender if you want to. I don't actually want to find out the gender. My partner does, because he says, "Oh, we can plan better," but you can plan anyway. You don't need to actually know what the gender is. There's plenty of, neutral kind of coloured baby's clothes you can get. So we'll see about that. Also, I got a letter this morning as well from that student midwife that booked me in, asking if I would be on her student caseload. So she'd basically be there throughout the whole pregnancy and birth and afterwards, with the trained midwife supporting her. And my boyfriend's really not keen on it. I don't know, I'm undecided. I mean, it might be, if this wasn't my first pregnancy, I might feel a bit different about having a student there, but as it's my first one, I'm not sure. But then I also think I'd like to give it the opportunity. And it's so sweet. She's got this little leaflet, this little booklet all about her and her pictures of her, and I don't know. I have to have a good think about it, but it's not something you really want to mess about with. But then everyone has to start somewhere. But yeah, anyway, this video is getting a bit long now, but I just wanted to give you an update anyway. My weeks turn around on Wednesdays, so I'll be 7 weeks on Wednesday. But I'm actually, excuse me, in my 7th week at the moment, because when you get to 7 weeks, you've actually, and I got this from another YouTube pregnancy blog, when you get to 7 weeks, that means you've actually just completed 7 weeks. And then the week after that, so it's like 7 weeks, 1 day. The 1 day is the start of your 8 weeks. You probably knew that already, but if you didn't, there you go, that's a little nugget of information for you. Once again, sorry for looking horrendous, but there you go. Anyway, I will keep you posted. Thank you for watching, and speak to you soon. Bye.